I get it. I get where we are right now, and I get things don't look too good with the price of AMC. Friday was a pretty depressive day for a lot of people as we fell red, leaving us in a week which has been quite abysmal, especially after all of the great news that we have had. But regardless, the price section is only half of the story, maybe even less, because the company and the fundamentals of it will speak for themselves, in my opinion, in the end. So I want to speak now about both the fundamentals of the business, but also about the wider market, because there are some key things to bring to you guys' attention, which may be happening, or at least some of them are happening, some of them may be happening in the near future, so I do want to bring them to you, so I hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, of course, but do remember, as always, this is not financial advice. But with that being stated, we're going to jump straight in, and the first piece is coming from Reddit. Now, it's coming from the user CJ1187, who posts this. It says, "Apes, this may seem like a trust me bro, but BlackRock and Morgan Stanley are about to lose millions, if not billions." It does sound like a trust me bro, because when we listen to it, it's still a great piece, but let's have a listen anyway. So, all assets owned by each of these guys from Russia are about to be turned down to zero in value, if not at most 0.00001, we get it. And of course, they are arguing over this right now, and the question is, are they inevitably going to lose millions, if not billions, if this is worth cent? So, this guy apparently has a buddy that works in mutual funds and says it's going to get real over the next month in the market, and we haven't seen anything yet. Now, of course, before we do break this one down, it is important to say this is just this individual's opinion, don't read too much into it, but I do see where they are coming from with the theory. So let's have a break of it down. Now, of course, the whole Russia situation, that's up to you guys to make your own minds on. Everybody has an opinion on it, but that's kind of irrelevant. The thing that we know for certain is sanctions on Russia, it's something which may help, may not. Again, I'm not a politician, that's not my job here, but one thing that I can say is it probably will have somewhat of a detrimental effect to the economies that sanction Russia. Now, is that for the greater good? Possibly. But obviously, when we think about it, it could affect individuals in places like the US and others who own Russian assets. So it's definitely possible that some could lose money on it. So it does sound like a trust me bro. It is a speculative opinion if you ask me, but I think it is something which I did want to bring to you, because it was one of these things which, yes, it is only just something to think on, it really is worth thinking on. Now, CEO Adam tweeted this on the 3rd. Not too big of an update, but just a reminder. So he initially posted about Batman being the biggest movie event of 2021. He then went on to say, after his 2021 earnings coming out, he had 2021 on his mind, but they are actually coming out in 2022. So it's a 2022 movie, possibly one of the biggest so far, and it was screening at AMC, and it will be doing so over this weekend. And that's key because it goes back to the whole argument of movies are dead. And I'm sure coming out over the weekend into the next week, we're going to have more and more pictures out there of people attending AMC in their masses. I've heard many people on Twitter speaking about the Batman, speaking about attending AMC to watch their movie there, and I think it is going to be another great movie. Again, one of the biggest releases so far this year. Hopefully it does get on well. I think it probably will. And again, this is not too far into the year. What date are we on? We're on the 5th of March, so clearly we have a long way to go into the year. And as Adam said in his financial results, 2022 is looking like a great year. But really, he's looking for the second, third, and of course fourth quarter to be those months, or those quarters that do blow it out. So the first quarter, he said, it's looking good, but we're looking for the later quarters to bring that big impact. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how other movies do this year as well. But this is just one of those short updates which I did want to share with you, because we need to understand both where we are in the markets and where we are with AMC. The markets are looking pretty poor. Look at the charts up here. You'll see a lot of things finish red on Friday. Things like the S&P were down by 0.5%, the Dow Jones down by about 0.3%, the Nasdaq down by 1.5%, and the Russell down by 1.5% as well. The markets aren't doing well, and it could get a lot worse. It definitely could. But let's have a think about it, right? With all that we've uncovered now, we've been able to do one crucial thing. We've been able to learn, we've been able to educate ourselves. And that education is the one thing which has kept a lot of people holding in the last year. Because otherwise, most people, if they'd seen a stock go from, $2-3 up to $15, would have probably sold. Let alone see the stock go back down to $5 or $10, and then back up to $72. Most would have sold. at both this point and obviously at this point because the gains were really, really huge. But with AMC, we know what we're onto, and that's why this is such a magical play in my eyes. Now, whatever you think of AMC, that's completely up to you as well. If you think it's a bad stock, that's fine. I have no problem with that at all. But from where I see it, right, this really is an interesting play. And yeah, it is one of those risky plays, but for me at least, whether we're looking at this one from a fundamental basis or a technical basis, I think it is worth more than where it is right now. Previously, as I've said before, I had an average in my account of about $14 to $15. And obviously, since that time, I have been adding up continuously, and I've loaded up to about $20 average per share now. And I think this company's value really is above 20 per share. So for me, I think even on a fundamental level, it really is a decent play. Now bring in the short squeeze mechanics and I think it becomes even stronger. And again, stuff like this, a lot of people holding low averages still. Some people hold high, of course, but I think most hold low. And it's all that sort of stuff which reminds us as to why we're here. We're still in the profit for a lot of people. Some people are mildly out of it, and some people are out of it, don't get me wrong. But most people are still in the profit. And I think right now, the information that Adam Aaron came out from movies doing well to apes owning more than 90%, it's just that extra bit of sentiment that we needed to stay situated in our position. So now that I've shared everything that I wanted to, I've got to say goodbye guys. Hope you did enjoy, and I do hope to see you later on for more stuff. Goodbye though, see you soon. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.